Pardon?
The other side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, there's
Ladies and gentlemen, big and welcome please to your next guest this evening, Glenn.
Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got some, right, that's all I'll stick that there for now. Right, so we finally made it out of the EU then, eh? That was quite good last Friday, Parliament Square, but there you go. I mean, I'm always starting politics, myself. That's how I always start the act. That's why it gets better. Anyway, so we're finally out there, so there's no going back now, and let's hope that the country can find its way to put itself together, like a pair of curtains, I suppose. Right. I tell you what, though, it is quite funny what happens now, isn't it? Because here, in this bag, I've done this sketch before. I did it sometime last year, and Jamie over there has asked me a couple of weeks ago if I could do this performance, this one sketch again, just for him, right? So here it is. And I'm a coach now, aren't I? Right. So, if I look a bit depressed and all this, and a bit harassed, it's because I've got a lot on my plate. Yeah. Right. And of course, it's this. You're probably wondering why I'm carrying a couple of sieves. Well, you knew something was cooking. So, something was cooking, yeah? Right. So here it is, a fly at the opticians. Is it clear this one or this one? And of course, Patrick Moore with, instead of the sky at night, it'll be the fly at night. Welcome to the Fly at Night. And on tonight's edition of this Fly at Night, somebody's fallen over and can't believe what we're seeing. So here it is again. So, on tonight's edition of the Fly at Night, we have the planet, well, it's not a planet, it's Venus flytrap. So over here we see a fly heading towards Venus flytrap, of course, Wales, and it's now landed onto the Venus flytrap, and it's now triggered a hair. And then for those of you who've not seen the Fly 1958 version, I suggest you see this because this is how it ends.
Spoilers.
Oh, I know, spoilers.
58 spoilers.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Ah! So there you go. So that's that was for Jamie to see tonight. I'll stick them there. I'll pick them up later. Oh, so it's been. He's also asked me to do Chris Eubank, the boxer. So of course I'll do the Chris Eubank just for you, Jamie.
You see, thank you very much for having me here at Slater's. Yes, so you know, this has got to be certainly simply the best. Simply the best, yes. And yes. You know, I just give them the one to. I mean, I've now got a new job as a bus driver, yes. So that when somebody presses the bell and they come there, I just go. So it goes ding ding, And they fly for bus then, don't they? So that's that one. So, and of course, I know Donald Trump is one of the popular ones that people enjoy. And it looks like this impeachment that has been going on for the last couple of weeks is being overturned, isn't it? So here it is, Donald Trump. Well, last week when I was here, I said that I was going to abstain from eating peaches because of this impeachment, and I thought I'd go on to nectarines and apricots. They're very similar in looks and taste. But now that this impeachment's been overturned, I'm now going to go into eating peaches again. So there you go. And did you hear about the librarian that was taken to court? The judge threw the book at him. So yeah, so there's a few grounds there, but there you go. And of course, do you remember Chris Tarrant when he used to be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the original host? I mean, you catch it now on Challenge TV, can't you? Well, later on this year, there's going to be a program based on the. Do you remember the cheating major? Yeah, the major fraud, where Charles Ingram, he had a friend who went. That's it. That's the guy. The coughing major. Well, they soon told him to cough, didn't they? Cough up, that is. Because so apparently there's that coming back, and I forget the guy. I think it's somebody Michael Sheen is playing the part of Chris Tarrant. Probably won't be called Chris Tarrant, I'm afraid, but it's going to be loosely based on it. So here's Chris Tarrant for you. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, I'd like to give you that, but I'd like to give you much, much more. So, there you go, because he used to do Tiswas back in the 70s and 80s, didn't he? So, one what that I was meant to have done last week, and I didn't have time for, was Zippy and George. Does anybody remember Zippy and George from Rainbow? Yeah, the puppets. Yeah. Well, Zippy was this brown, odd-shaped creature, wasn't he? And George was a pink hippopotamus, that's right. So he used to sound like this, Zippy did. Oh, yeah, so what shall we do today, Jeffrey? And then George was like, oh, yes. I mean, it was his sound, wasn't it? Oh, Zippy, I wish you'd keep quiet. I mean, let's put my zip across your face. So that was Zippy and George for you. I mean, next time I shall do a little stint with them for you, a little skit. I mean, who knows, it could be a Brexit skit. One supporting Brexit, one supporting Remain. I might do that. I mean, let's see how it goes. So, I think I'm waiting to be off. Is that right?
It's time, yeah.
Yeah, it's time for me to go. So, it's time for me to go. So, in the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back.
That was Glenn there, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie, you're up. Don't forget.